Sitting here with Jay Alexander Martin, FUBU extraordinaire, man. How you doing, sir?
All right, then.
Yeah.
All right, then. Can't complain.
All right.
Loving life.
Let's go right into it.
Please.
FUBU.
Yes.
4 guys.
Yes.
Queens, New York.
Yes.
What was your initial responsibility?
Initial responsibility was creative director. I was the funding. Actually, I provided the funding to start off FUBU.
5K, right?
5K I started off with.
Nice.
From actually accident from when I was in the military.
Okay.
I initially they were making hats, and in that responsibility of making hats, I was like, hey, listen, guys, you have a label, you have a hat, you have something. You have people that come to you for these hats. Like, why would you make a hat? Just make a line. And they were like, well, I don't know how to make a line. So I was like, okay, well, that's my job. Let me take care of that. So Damon, being the business person that he is, was like, hey, listen, well, I'm out of funding, so if you want to do this, you got to come up with some money, because I'm out of money. So I came in with 5K. Actually, for my accident, I got $6,000. I gave him $5,000, kept $1,000, and bought a suit with $1,000.
Right.
We're talking about 1992, so $1,000 suit was something real.
Yeah, that's a real good suit.
And I kept that suit for years. I don't know where that suit is now, but I kept it for years.
Right.
So in that, like some of my responsibilities was creative director, designer, sales, and basically just forming the company. Well, you know what's weird about us? You know, our transition into this marketplace was kind of revolutionary because we didn't have that many pitfalls.
Okay.
You know, when we had fun when we were doing it. So every day was just a learning experience, but everything was fun. So when you make something fun, you do what you love, no matter what it is, it's just going to be a great experience. If I had to kind of put my finger on something that really stood out, finance is always going to be a problem, and to where that's coming from. When we started, we revolutionized fashion business. We never got to know. We never got to know. Because the product that I presented to them was something that everybody would love.
Okay.
What I think, and I'm a creative director at heart. What a creative director does, he knows what everyone would like. It's from design to conception,
right.
Regardless. I know what you're thinking, consumer motivation, or what motivates you to buy. I know that all that. It's just in my head. It's innate ability. So I knew what everybody wanted. Then put someone like a LL Cool J, which was a phenomenon at the time, on top of that, to kind of be the branding force behind that. You can't tell me no.
Right.
We were the first ones to have commercials. First ones to be in Macy's window. First urban company to be on Fashion Week. And all these things were just repetitive.
Right.
First ones to have a deal, distribution deal, not I'm going to buy you and I'm going to give you a salary and that's it. And, we had the best deal there is. That deal will never happen again. First company, urban company to date, at least about 6 billion in sales. That's the number last time I checked.
That's extraordinary.
From date to now.
Right.
I mean, no, we don't do the same numbers anymore. But I shake my head at the people that are trying to come up now and go, okay, that's great. But if you look at me like I'm nobody, I'd love to be nobody.
I hear that.
So it is what it is. We never really had the pitfall. It always happens. It happens to every group. How our hierarchy kind of goes is Damon, me, and then the other 2 partners, Keith and Carl. So what we can do, they may not be able to do.
Okay.
And on the same level, I can do it. I can roll with the best of them, no matter what you have. This how I do it. And so after a while, there's a little bit of animosity when it comes to that as far as numbers concerned. But that's what you sign up for. Like, I put in my money, so I'm going to get what I get. you know, and I'm doing what I do. You know, I'm the one that initially put it all together. I'm the one that gave the concept a spark. I'm the one that designed it. I'm the one that brought it all together. So in that case, you really can't argue the fact. But after a while, anybody, if you're dealing with four people, there's going to be different animosities and different, you know, kind of different situations that kind of triumph.
How'd you guys get through?
David always had this philosophy to team. And we all sort of lived by it. But FUBU was just such a phenomenon for us, by us, and we all kind of kept that. And what you do is, like, instead of you letting the outside come in, you stick to your own family. You stay in your own family, your own house. Don't let anybody in your house. Right. Once you do that, it infiltrates. They say let the devil in your house, it's a wrap. Yeah. You know? We made an album called The Good Life once. And The Good Life was just us, the renaissance of everyone getting together. You have your Puffies and all of rap. And we all coming up together. And we all would, now there's no together. It was just crew over here, crew over here, crew over here. And no one is enhancing. Then you have 50 who kind of messed up a little bit because he fought with everybody. But he did that to put himself on. But I understand him fighting everybody because he was mad. Yeah. Shit, everybody was
dogging him, yeah.
Right, so you really can't fault him for that. Yeah. I mean, he took it to the next level, but you can't get mad at that either. Hey, that's how, if you winning, you're winning. But I just think that people, rappers, have a social consciousness to help or to build in their music. You can do some party music, but in that you have to bring your people up. If you leave them dormant on the, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be? You want to build them so they can buy your records.
Right, exactly.
If they broke, how you going to buy a record? I'm going to download it.
Great. Now let's overall. What are we looking forward? What's your next move? I know you got the reality show and then you got the clothing line. Is there anything else that we need to look forward to as far as JA?
I tell you my wishes.
Okay.
I have one wish. I think I'm definitely going to after these shows come to fruition on TV, I'm going to stop one day and I'm going to take my money, I'm going to make another show, and I'm going to call it Good Fashion Morning. And what that show is going to do is going to give out all the news and give people give a format where you can learn and be entertained at the same time. That's what I need to do. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to entertain and I want to embrace this culture, embrace these people, and bring them up. I have to. It's my responsibility.
So, King of 34th Street, when do we expect that to be out?
King of 34th Street will probably be out next year. I'm assuming it's March. Okay. The new season will probably start. All the others probably will be consecutive.
Now, King of 34th Street, can you speak on, or you said you do the network?
I can't speak on the network.
So, as far
as... That's all negotiation stuff, so right now I can't say.
J. Alexander, Martin Clothing.
Yes, September. Fall.
For where?
For where?
I mean, where can we find it?
It looks like so far cutting a deal with Bloomingdale's or Macy's. I'm not sure which one's going to take it first. Okay. And I might not want to go to Macy's because of the price points. Okay. So it may be a Bloomies.
And what are we looking for as far as price points with the suits and the shirts and the?
$115, ties $75.
What's a good suit gonna cost me?
Oh, a good suit's gonna cost you. I'm trying to keep something under $1,200. Okay. $1,100 down. It's all in the styling, right. How I can price point it at, but the cheapest is $795.
Perfect. Right. Well, brother, I truly appreciate your time.
I truly appreciate it.
And I've learned. If nobody else learned anything, I could say I learned something today. And I appreciate you again, man. And your time. I know you're a busy man, so I'm gonna let you go on that.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me express my passion.
Absolutely, man.
I appreciate it.